One of the presidents of a big country stood up and said, well, sir, if we don't pay and we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us? I said, you didn't pay? You're delinquent? He said, yes, let's say that happened. No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want. You got to pay. You got to pay your bills.
What Donald Trump is doing, he's trying to undo that. He's ruffling feathers right now. So he's saying, because, you know, he's been beefing with some of the countries, all right? So he's saying if they don't want to pay, Russia, go ahead and bomb them. Now, don't forget what Trump said a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, he said he thinks if America goes to war, he says that NATO will not be there to back up America. So he's already made that statement. Now he's saying, as a matter of fact, if you're not gonna pay up Russia, hint, hint, go ahead and attack them, because that's what they get for not paying up. Hey, but hey, let's get into it, man. Wars and rumors of war. What we got?
Civil war. After Donald Trump win may be worth it. Evangelical preacher.
And what'd you say?
Evangelical preacher.
We'll say one more time.
Evangelical. Evangelical preacher. Evangelical.
All praises.
Hey, they ain't got the bouncing ball.
That's all right.
Evangelical preacher.
Evangelical preacher.
Yeah. So hey, check this out. That's a white Christian right there.
That is.
Remember, these people do not like you, man.
At all.
Y'all do understand Civil War. Remember what Civil War was about in the first place. Now we went over this in detail, like
Yes,
the two
sir.
shows.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was about, you had the free states and the unfree state, the slave states. Excuse me. It's about us. All right, I want y'all to understand. So you got the white evangelical Christians, pastors, saying that they all right with a civil war.
Right.
Y'all better understand your co-workers, the ones you be shopping with,
Your bosses.
at your Kroger, at your Publix, at your Walmart. Hey, understand, they got no problem with seeing your demise.
Right.
They got no problem with that thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, let's read some of that, please. Come on.
Evangelical preacher Andrew Womack said that a civil war would be worth it if it meant getting former President Donald Trump back into the White House. I've actually had people say that if Trump was to be elected, if we got a conservative Congress, that they fear that we would have another civil war. Womack said during a Wednesday episode of his Truth and Liberty show. And you know what? I don't want a civil war. I don't know anybody that does. But would it be worth it to turn this nation back? I believe it would. The growing political divide in the United States has sparked speculations that a war could break out at any moment over the escalating feuds between Republicans and Democrats.
Right, between Republicans and Democrats. I want to show you something. Y'all know this one, Revelation 13:11. Come
Bring
on.
it out.
Let's get it real quick. Y'all got to understand, they are not at each other's necks like they put out to be in the media. They are on the same page. Same thing with Israel and America. They're not against each other. They're on the same page. All of that is propaganda so they can push their agenda.
Right.
Wow. They want civil war to happen. Because why? Because a lot of people are going to get killed. Which people? The Israelites.
That's right.
You understand? That's what they want to happen. They're pushing for that. Read it.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 11.
Come on.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Right, that beast right there is the United States of America. Come on.
And he had two horns.
He had two horns. What do these two horns represent? The Democratic Party and the Republican Party.
Right.
Come on.
Like a lamb.
Like a lamb. What does this mean? A lamb is President Biden coming to South Carolina and say, hey, black people, I want you to vote for me.
Right.
That's what it means. That's a lamb. They sound good. They're nice. They'll shake your hand. You understand? They'll kiss babies. They'll do all of that.
Right.
It sounds real good. What they're going to do when they get in office. Read it again from the top, please.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb.
Like a lamb. Come on.
And he spake as a dragon.
But he spake as a dragon because he is the devil that the Bible speaks.
That's right.
of.
Right.
All right. They said that this was a Christian nation, right? That's also going into the lamb. The lamb is who? Christ. Right. You understand? They speak like a Christian nation, but they are really that dragon, which is the devil and Satan.
Right.
You understand?
Bring it up.
That's them. Democratic and Republic, the left and the right, they are in the middle and they're on the same page. No such thing as left and the right. They're right there in unison.
Right. Yes, sir.
All right, so do not get deceived. Don't be fooled. They keep talking about Civil War because they want that to get in your head. They're dropping movies about Civil War because they want that to get in your head. Eventually, it's going to be a reality. Yeah, I have something on that. Yes, sir.
You can't. That's why you can't put your trust, Cap, in this white man. And our people gotta do what? We gotta separate from them because it's a nation that's not can save them. Lamentations 4:17. And I heard listen to Deacon Lava class this past Sabbath. He was like, "Will your enemy teach you the right thing?" You got to think about that. They hate you. You think they gonna teach you the right thing? No, you can't trust in the white man. Read.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Uh-huh.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed.
As for you so-called blacks and Spanish and Native American, your eyes shall fail. Read.
For our vain help.
For our vain help. This so-called white man is our vain help. Read.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
These nations cannot save us. Only person who can save us is who? Jesus Christ.
That's right.
The black
That's
Messiah.
right.
He's not white. He is a black man, according to the Bible.
So understand, brothers and sisters, this is what they pushing. Civil War. They want war breaking out on American soil. What else we got, IT, in the war report? Oh, gosh. Come on,
Oh,
sister.
man, that could trigger World War III. Trump invites Russia to attack NATO allies.
But we begin tonight with the utterly dangerous words of an old man that could trigger World War III. Given the breathless coverage of Robert Hurd's report on not finding crimes to prosecute him for, you would think I was talking about President Joe Biden, but I'm not. I'm talking about Donald Trump. Though given the media's focus these days, I would understand the confusion. So here's the thing. It is the media's responsibility to cover both men with the same dogmatic fervor. But thus far, more ink has been spilled and more hours have been spent dissecting Joe Biden's age and mental fitness than time spent discussing the age and mental fitness of Donald Trump. Case in point, Popular Information tabulated the coverage of Trump's cognitive issues versus coverage of the Hur report. And guess what got little
hold on
attention?
one second. How much minutes is this? Okay, fast forward to the point where it gets to his comments, please. Okay, yeah, Trump's comments. Did you see Trump's? Oh, there you go, there you go. All right, play that.
Again.
One of the presidents of a big country stood up and said, well, sir, if we don't pay and we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us? I said, you didn't pay? You're delinquent? He said, yes, let's say that happened. No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want. You got to pay. You got to pay your bills.
Okay, did you hear that? That was Donald Trump telling his most fervent cult followers that, like a below-average mob boss, he could invite Vladimir Putin to invade a European country if that country didn't pay up, siding with Russia.
Hey, I hope y'all understand that the EU, right? The EU, the NATO, right?
Right.
Give me that one. And Daniel 7, right? Is it 10? Give me Daniel chapter 7. All right, let's get that real quick. So Trump, he's stirring up the pot, bro.
Yes, sir.
10, right?
The horn, sir.
He had 10, dang. Give me 1 sec. 7, Daniel 7 and 7. My apologies, y'all. Read that.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 7.
Watch this.
After this I saw in the night visions.
Come on.
And behold, a fourth beast.
Come on.
Dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it.
Right, and set that mark. All right, set that mark. That's what that stamp is going into. So this is going from Rome all the way up into the United States of America. All right, read on.
And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
Come on.
And it had 10 horns.
Right, and it had 10 horns. It had 10 horns. Who is this? America, with the start of the EU and the military side being NATO. What Donald Trump is doing, he's trying to undo that. He's ruffling feathers right now. So he's saying, because, you know, he's been beefing with some of the countries, all right? So he's saying if they don't want to pay, Russia, go ahead and bomb them.
Right.
Now, don't forget what Trump said a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, he said he thinks if America goes to war, he says that NATO will not be there to back up America. So he's already made that statement. Now he's saying, as a matter of fact, if you're not gonna pay up Russia, hint, hint, go ahead and attack them, because that's what they get for not paying up.
Bring it out.
I hope y'all understand. How y'all, Malachi, you laughing? What you got to say about that thing right there, man?
Hey, Cap, when Trump get back in office, it's going to go down. Like, he's not going to be like Biden. He's not going to sit back and kick back. He's going to attack, like how he did with the General
Soleimani.
Right,
Yeah.
so it's just been for a dispensation of time. But when Trump get back in office, things are going to heat up to a higher level.
Quickly. They're going to escalate very quickly. Yeah, man. Hey, I hope y'all understand what's going on, brother. So you had something too, officer?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead.
Another thing that he, like you said, he don't hold back. And he gonna let you know what he gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
He told you straight in your face. So you can't be like, dang, I'm surprised this happened. No, he gonna tell you, like, if they don't pay, I'm gonna bomb this. If they don't pay, I'm gonna bomb this. It gonna be doing nuclear war. And soon.
Very soon.
soon.
Very soon. All right, what else we got? What else we got, y'all? Let's keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Yeah, read this. Watch this, y'all.
Breaking. In the overnight hours, the U.S. Senate has passed a $95 billion aid package.
95. You just can't read that fast. Bruh, 95 billion. And they always just do things without a bunch of publicity.
Right.
You understand? They just pass these bills and pass these laws behind closed doors. Yeah, we gave 95 billion to Ukraine and Israel. Yeah, that happened. And they just act like it's nothing. So they're funding Israel in a war, not in a war, in a genocide. They funding Ukraine in a war against Russia. All right. Who else they gave it to? Go back. They gave it to somebody else too. And Taiwan. And Taiwan. Because remember, they don't want Taiwan to join with China. They want to keep those allies close. They want to keep that division over there going. All right, go back and read some of this.
Breaking. In the overnight hours, the U.S. Senate has passed a $95 billion aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan.
Go ahead.
Absolutely infuriating. Not a single dollar was allocated to the border security, Maui or East Palestine, Ohio.
Now, that's the, remember the East Palestine, that's where the chemical spill was at? You remember that?
I remember that.
Like a year ago or something like that. Something close to it. Now, do me a favor, pull up the next article. I want to read this one. This one's good.
This is ridiculous.
Yes. All right,
Democrats.
so this was on Twitter. Y'all got the top, or no, you can't see the top? All right, it says from Pro Black Thought. This was heavy what they said. Watch this.
Democrats. To Ukraine, you get $44 billion. Afghanistan, you get $2 billion. Israel, you get $14.5 billion and weapons. Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, you get $95 billion. Heirs of Holocaust survivors, you get $183 million in reparations. Migrant families, you get $53 million prepaid card. Black Americans, you get to vote for us in November.
You see that?
Damn.
You see that thing right there? They saying there's no way we could get our reparations.
Right.
Because that's the thing about it, brothers and sisters. Our reparations comes when Christ, the black Messiah,
That's right.
brings vengeance to this earth.
Right.
That's all
That's right.
reparations.
Right.
So stop trying to join hand in hand with this white man.
Bring it out.
All right, stop all the foolery, because you're not going to get justice here. It was not set up like this.
Right.
America was set up as our prison cell.
Right.
That's what it was.
That's
It's
right.
our rehabilitation center. You understand? It's not our rest. Give me that. Micah 2 and saying this is not our rest, brothers and sisters. And they're showing you vividly every day. They slapping you in the face. Negroes, we don't care about you.
Right.
That's what they're saying. What you said?
They gotta open their eyes. They gotta open their eyes, Cap. So
they got to wake up.
they gotta
And
wake
you know
up.
that's
Right.
right.
Sometimes you gotta get shocked sometimes to wake up. Then you gotta shake them.
Shake them. Shake the devil off. Read that.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10.
Come on.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
You got to arise. You got to get up.
That's
Awake
right.
unto righteousness, like it's saying in Corinthians.
That's right.
That's what you got to do. You got to read it again. Come on.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is not our rest, brothers and sisters. All right? Stop chasing fame and fortune, all of that. We got to do what? We got to survive. Obviously, we got to get our jobs, but we got to gather together.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what we got to do before the decree. And that, I'm telling you, before the decree brings forth, that's that destruction.
That's right.
It's right there. We're on the brink of all of this.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.